Welcome back, guys. I know I said 10 minutes, but I had to run some errands. Had to run to the most dreaded store that I hate, but it's done and over with now. Now we're back to the car. So I want to do a walk around on it and show you a few of the blemishes that I described in the Take 2 video live stream. So we're going to walk around the car. I'm going to show you the issues that the car has. And they're mainly cosmetic. Like I told you, it only has 97,000 original miles on it, and it's an 08, which is unheard of, especially in a Mustang GT. So let me show you the blemishes. So blemish number one, clear coat fading on the door, wrecked right there at the rubber seal. Right here on the C-pillar, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but you can see how it's a little damaged there as well. I believe the car dealership, or maybe even before they sold it, they clear coated this because you can tell that it was a fresh coat of clear. However, they probably did it outside, so it's got a lot of imperfections and pits in it from dust getting in it. But there's that. Now we're gonna move on to the door, something that I hate, and I park in the back of a parking lot to make sure this doesn't happen to any other rest of my vehicles. But this person obviously did not take that care, and to the person that hit it, dude, you're wrecking people's stuff. But the infamous door dings from the person getting out of their vehicle and not realizing what they're doing. There's one, I believe this car had been keyed at one time. You can see where they took some paint match and tried to cover it up. They didn't do such a hot job. The clear coat's coming off here on the hood, but you can tell there were stripes on the hood at one time because you can still see the glue pattern on the hood. They didn't do a good job at removing that, but the clear's gone in here. It's faded in this area. It's faded on the hood. There's a little spot. The car dealer that I bought it from had that crappy window paint, and there's a spot that they got on the hood. I have been reluctant to remove that. I need to get it off, but still haven't done it yet. Next defect, you can see where someone spider webbed the bumper. When I first got the car, there was adhesive points right here on the headlights for like a car brawl. So I believe they hit something and they didn't realize they did the damage they did until they actually took the bar off. And then they tried to repair it with more paint filler. Not a very good job. But in the sun, man, this car pops. I'm not sure the color. I thought at one time it was torch red, but it's actually not. It's some other color. I haven't been able to lock that down. But here's another defect. Door ding. They actually put filler paint in that as well. Kind of ridiculous. There's numerous spots all over this car where they did that. But other than that, I mean, on the outside, it's pretty sharp. It needs a good buff on the good paint. You can kind of see it in the sunlight. The thing went through numerous car washes. The other owner also took the stock pony wheels and they black painted them. You know, it's starting to fade and chip a little bit, but it looks pretty decent with the accident of the car. The side marker lights have been smoked. Tail lights have been smoked. It does have an aftermarket exhaust. No cats at all. It's got these shorty Flowmasters. Let me see if you can get a good view. I don't know if you can see them, but they're tiny. Like the car's so loud that they shouldn't even be there, you know. But they didn't spend the time to put tips on it. They just welded some regular tube steel on there and made it go. Let's move on to the inside. So going inside the car has got the infamous tan and black interior. Not my favorite, but the seats had some butt in them, you know. They're a little worn. You can tell right here, this side of the car's seen a lot of sun, so you can see the bleaching right here on the seat. Right here, you can kind of see it on the panel, right, the door panel. I'm not sure if you can tell with the camera or not, but it's definitely seen a lot of sun on this car. At least this side. I don't know. Maybe it was the type of the garage. Ignore the cleaning supplies in the seat. I have been detailing it today. But, however, total leather door inserts, leather steering wheel, wrapped leather steering wheel, the aluminum casing, the of course the buttons for the selector, the cruise control. It does have, you know, the color changing LED dash, the six disc CD changer with the Shaker 600 sound system. This car was MP3 capable. It is still, but I don't know anyone that uses CDs anymore. I mean, they were cool when I was a kid, you know. I had hundreds of CDs, but as soon as music streaming and MP3 and all this came out, dude, I can't even tell you. I might have some CDs somewhere, but I couldn't begin to tell you where. They're everywhere. And it seems so ridiculous to me to even have a CD player in a car. I had a 2016 Chevrolet 1500 that had a CD player in it with the disc changer, and dude, I never put a CD in it. It was either I stream music on my phone or I listen to Sirius. You know, there's no point. Auto guys, manufacturers, there's no point in a CD player anymore because we have the ultimate CD player in our hands. I'm shooting a video on it. Anyways, moving on. It is a 5-speed. It's got the stock original boot on it, you know, nothing too special, leather wrap sides, you know. In my opinion, there's no point in having a Mustang if it's not 5-speed or even 6-speed, dude, because you got to have fun with it. You got to bang them gears, dude. You got to be able to, you know, max out those RPMs, and you just can't do it in a stock automatic car, in my opinion. It's got the 10-inch, obviously, subs in the door, or maybe those are even 8-inch. I'm not sure. It's got the billet aluminum Mustang emblems. They need a little bit of, you know, care. There's crap in there, you know. The carpet's maybe a 6 out of a 10. It's tan, dude. I mean, I think Ford should have did something a little bit different with that, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. So I mean, all in all, it's a pretty clean car for how many miles are on it and how old it is, you know. Custom option. I didn't know Ford did this. Maybe they ordered it and the dealer set it up, or they knew someone that installed them, but I never knew that this body style this year came with a sunroof. So I'm assuming somebody spent the time and money to put that moonroof in. It works, slides all the way back, lifts, you know, does the normal sunroof, moonroof things. But this company is the manufacturer. So I'm gonna believe that's a aftermarket option. Definitely not stock in this car. A lot of my friends, you know, I've seen it, and they're like, no way, dude, there's no way that's a stock option. So somebody spent a lot of money to put that in there. It doesn't leak, man. You do hear a little bit of noise, but other than that, it's good to go. So let's go see the hood. Let's go see what's underneath the hood that makes all that rumble. Let's go to it. There she is, the 4.6 liter V8 3-valve. So there's nothing really spectacular underneath going on up here. Whoever owned it, kept it pretty much stock. I put a little bit of hotter plug in it because of the mileage on it. You know, I've detailed it a couple times. It's kind of dirty now because all the stinking rain that we've had. It's been nuts. I did, however, put HID system in it. Love them. They're the by Xenon. I've been ordering them from HID Nation. My first call out and first video, but guys, I have never had a problem with their products. If there was an issue, they sent me a new set out right away. There's never no hassle, not a long wait. just a great company. Check them out if you're in the market for HIDs, LED conversion kits. Please go check out HID Nation. They will hook you up. Anyways, back to the motor. I didn't see any oil leaks. I don't see any major issues. The car doesn't have that infamous tick. Mustangs that have been rode hard. They're just not. They've been abused. They got that infamous 4.6 liter tick. This one does not have it. So it was either adult owned or it just sat a lot. It was somebody's weekend warrior car. They took care of it. Obviously not the outside too much, but this is a 3-owner car. I am the 3rd owner, so it's been very well maintained and kept up with, dude. I can't say anything bad about it. But we want to take this out. We want to take that out. I got in mind for a Coyote swap. So since I bought the car, I've been doing a lot of research online. Dude, I can dump a ton of money into this 4.6 and maybe get 450, maybe get 500, ton of money. So, but for, I don't know, it's cams, it's motor work, it's different heads set up, it's just several things. Or I could just go with a supercharger and be done with it, but you're still sitting about 10 grand when it's all said and done. But like I said, I don't have that kind of money yet, so this is brand new business, brand new channel. So this is what I want to do with this car. Okay, I want to put a Coyote in it. Now Ford, they're geniuses with this, because when they came out with the Coyote, same body style, same mounting, same transmission. I can take a Coyote 16, 17, 15 and drop right in this car. I can use my transmission, I can use drive shafts, motor mounts. I literally have to change nothing except 3 things. Got to buy a kit from Ford Racing. It's a conversion kit. It comes with new computer, ECU, drive-by-wire gas pedal, because we got to have it, the electronics, fuel pump, all the necessary, critical components to make the motor run. 1. 2, I got to buy a new flywheel, because the new motors have an 8 stud flywheel. This one only have 6, so that's got to be changed. And that's it, guys. And this thing goes from 300 horsepower to 425, 435, like that, for the same amount of money that it would took me to build this car, pull the motor out, rework it, do work to the heads, buy a new kit, aftermarket intake, blah 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 blah. Everything for that money. Why would we do it? It doesn't make any sense. So that's the first swap. But before we get to that point, we're gonna take care of all the cosmetic stuff. Then after we get all the cosmetic stuff done, then we're gonna go get into the horsepower stuff. Now, mind you, this car pretty much goes. This car flies for what it is, the year it was made. It's just a beautiful car. I'm a diehard Mustang fan, like I told you guys in the video before. But this car is our new project. Then after we're done with this one, we're going to move on to another one and move on to another one until we got several projects going on, and I can bring you guys new and fresh content all over the place. This summer coming, springtime, looking for the drag strip to open up, looking for Cars and Coffee to wake back up, dude. Waiting for the warm weather. I am not a cold person. This is a beautiful day. This is totally unlikely for January where I'm at, and I'm just ready for warm weather. Get out there and go meet some folks, check out some cars, watch some racing, get in the bread and butter what this channel is about. Guys, this is going to be about it. I got some things to do. Stay tuned. We got more videos coming. Like, subscribe for the content. Tell your friends. And ironically, where I'm at, there's numerous famous car YouTubers around. You get guys like Goon Squad. Now that I said that, I'm drawing a blank, but there's several guys in this area. But in the future, I'd like to get in touch with them, maybe do a duo video, maybe a custom build with them. Get Schminky's Custom Cars on the map. With that being said, guys, my name is Schminky, signing off. Thanks for watching.